What's good, family? It's been a while since I've been live, so we're gonna see who comes in the room today. But I'm back. I took a little vacation, but I'm back. Lots of work. Lots of work. Let's see who comes in the room real quick. Usually I play music to get everybody up in the room, man. Usually I play some music, some of my music actually. But I'm back, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. What's up, Flowery Girl? It's been a while since I've been on TikTok, probably since I want to say November of last year. I've been real busy, y'all. Real busy. Super busy. Building. Super busy building. FBA coin. FBA pay. It's live. Both of those things is live. We have the first Shopify store that is able to receive cryptocurrency payments, is able to use the payment rail and use the FBA coin as currency. So you can actually go out there and through FBA Pay, you are now able to use cryptocurrency to purchase goods and services. Revolutionary. So we're building this ecosystem. So let's see who comes in the room, man. Let's see who comes in the room before I get started. If not, I'm just going to be hollering at my YouTube family. Turn this into a YouTube video. But most of the time I play music just to get people in the room. It's been a while. The algorithm, I'm starting from scratch all over again with the algorithm, y'all. I'm starting from scratch. It's been a while. November since I've been on here. But we back. I'm going to commit to at least, my schedule is busy now, but I'm committed to at least once a week coming back on TikTok. Probably do two to three short videos a week just to pump the algorithm back up. And we're going to talk about group economics. And everybody else, like I said, we could smash down on some Africans. I'm cool with that. We could joke. We could talk about why we all can't get along, and the Africans, the Caribbeans, and we could talk about all that stuff, right? But honestly, let's talk about solutions. Let's talk about why we're not practicing group economics. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what is group economics and what is it going to take for us to start putting that into practice. I mean, we talk about we the biggest, we the best, we the culture, everybody's cosplaying us. But everybody's coming up, everybody's winning. It's time for us to stop talking about it. And it's time for us to start showing again. It's time for us to get that civil rights spirit that we had back in the day. It's time we bring it back to the forefront. It's time we bring back that Panther energy, right? And bring it back to the forefront. And that's what it's time for, family. It's time that we really talk about some group economics and we really put it into play. So, like I said, normally I play some music just to get things going, but we're gonna jump into it. I don't know why my phone looks like it's about to die, y'all. We're gonna jump into it. I don't know why my phone looks like it's about to die, y'all. So this might not even be a long broadcast. Yeah, this phone is hot. There we go. Look like it's charging now. But we back. We back, family. What's up, family? It's been a minute. It has definitely been a minute. So let's just jump into it. Let's have a serious conversation. Everybody loves our culture, our rhythm, our style. But culture without ownership, our style. But culture without ownership is just rented power. We got power. Don't get me wrong. We got soft power. We got power, but it's really time we really start exercising that power. It's really time that we stop, let everybody do, listen, they've been talking. Let them talk. We need to go to work. Listen, man, one thing I can't stand is people talking and there's no action backing it up. Talk only, no action. I hate those type of people. Listen, if you really say you're for foundational Black Americans or the Black American community, right? The community that built this country, what are you doing about it? If you're just on TikTok, just talking. I've been off TikTok since November. And trust me, since I've been back, all I hear is the same conversations over and over again. Africans, Caribbeans, they cosplay us. We ain't never gonna get along. They ain't even unified over there in Africa. Cool. We know that already. But when are we gonna practice group economics and start showing people our power? We know what we did in the past was great. We got all the inventors out there, but are we going to do it again? We're in 2026, family. Are we going to do it again? I think we are. I know we are. I know we are. I'm drinking lemonade, y'all. Lemonade. I don't drink alcohol. I don't consume alcohol. I drink a lot of tea, a lot of water, and lemonade. I love lemonade. So that's what I'm drinking in this cup if TikTok wants to know. But the problem is, in our community, it's simple. We have a circulation problem. We have a circulation problem. We don't own the gas stations. We don't own the corner stores. We don't own the nail shops. We don't own, the list goes on. We don't own the banks. We have a circulation problem. Money touches our hands, and as quick as it touches our hands, it leaves. It touches our community, and it disappears. It touches our accounts, and it exits. Everybody know. Listen, and we got our bills. A lot of us got more bills than we got money coming in. So we're constantly in that cycle of living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. But seriously, family, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? That's what I want to know. It's time to stop talking. It's time to stop talking, and it's time to be about it. Let's get the likes up. I know I ain't been here in a while, but let's get the likes up, man. Show love to Black content creators. I'm taking my time out of my busy schedule so I can holler at y'all, man. I'm busy. That's why y'all ain't seen me on TikTok, man, because I'm super busy. My schedule is upside down right now. I have to make time. That's why I'm on so late. I have to make time just so I can holler at y'all again, man. It's been that long. Y'all forgot who I am. It's been so long, y'all forgot who the hell I am. I'm too much. Y'all know me. It's been so long, man, since I've been on here. Y'all forgot who I am. But we about to get back to it, man, because listen, last year I ran the numbers up on y'all. Get back to it, man, because listen, last year I ran the numbers up on y'all. Ran the numbers up on y'all. I told y'all I made some promises, and I kept them. I told y'all we were going to come out with our own cryptocurrency. We did that. It's out now. You can go check out the website, fbacoin.org. Go check it out. Go check it out. Matter of fact, if you checked it out before and you haven't checked it out lately, guess what? It's totally different now. You can actually go to the website now on fbacoin.org, and you can purchase the FBA coin right there off the website. You don't even have to leave the website anymore. You can do everything on the website. And let me tell you, it's so fancy now. It's so fancy now, and it's so clean now, and it answers all your questions. So for all the haters out there, go take a look at it. For all people who are curious and inquiring minds want to know, go check it out. FBAcoin.org. It's real. You can actually buy the coin right there. You can connect it has a button for you to connect your wallet and purchase FBA coin right there on the spot. We also have FBA Pay, which is a payment rail. We already have the first store. It's an e-commerce store. It's a Shopify store that's set up to accept FBA coin as payment. You can actually go out there and purchase goods and services right now with FBA Pay. And it's only going to get bigger as the network get bigger, because we want to bring in all the lineage verified businesses, and we want to start circulating our dollar with each other, circulating our coin with each other, building a community pool together, circulating our coin and keeping it in our system. We're talking about group economics, family. We're talking about group economics on steroids, actually, because that's what the FBA coin is. It's an avenue and a way for us to practice group economics. How many of y'all is down with that? How many of y'all believe it can be done? How many of y'all believe that black people can actually get their shit together and we can start doing business with each other? We can start inventing stuff again. We can start creating things again. We can start pushing the limits and bringing back the innovation again. How many people believe that it's possible? How many people believe that it's not just talk anymore, that it's really happening? I don't know. But group economics is simple, family. Group economics is really simple. It's when a community intentionally, keyword intentionally, it's when a community intentionally buys from each other, banks with each other, builds with each other. Shout out to Atomic Wolf. Circulate inside before exporting outside. That is what group economics is. Do you believe that Black Americans can practice group economics? Do you believe it? Is it too far of a drive to find a Black American store and patron that business? Is there not enough Black American businesses out there for you to patron? Well, guess what? We need to form a circle for our spaces. Yeah. Listen, we got to do it. If we build it, they will come. Guess what? We have our own cryptocurrency. It's called FBA Coin. Go to FBAcoin.org. Utilize it. It's phenomenal. Do your homework. Go to the website. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's legit. You don't have to leave the website to purchase the coin anymore. You used to have to leave the website, go do something hard to purchase the coin. Man, it's that simple now. It's a one-stop shop. We have an FBA Pay. We actually have a payment rail that can help us move the coin. Yes, we need published periodical for these businesses. Yeah, we need a green book. We need a green book online. We need a green book for the mom and pop store. We need a green book so we know what stores are Black American owned. I don't care who's working in the front. I just care, is it a Black American owned business? I would prefer you hire our people. But you know what I prefer even more? That you're the boss. Remember that guy? Remember that tenderism guy? Man, I don't want a patron. I don't want to think you own the business, but it's the white man making all the money in the background. What I want to know is I would rather there be white faces in the front but the owner is Black American. So shout out to that tenderism guy, because he got him a page, and now he's pimping himself out. He's no longer being pimped. He's pimping himself out. So shout out to him. And I think I saw some post where he's going to go to your business and do his tenderism routine. And if it's good, he's going to tell people to come patron your business. And that's what he needs to be doing for Black American businesses. I agree with that. Yes. Not for the white man. No. He needs to be self-employed. He needs to be his own man, have his own business, because we follow Unc. We follow Unc. When we seen Unc do tenderism, we thought Unc owned the business, so we followed Unc. I don't want to follow Unc and you lead me to the white man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'll bring up Most Blessed. This is a new TikTok done upgrade a little bit. TikTok done upgrade a little bit. Okay. Okay, TikTok done upgrade a little bit. All right. I can't. How do I stop this? How do I stop that? All right, stop that. There we go. Bring it back. But yeah, group economics, man. That's what it is. Lemonade. That's all I'm drinking, y'all. Lemonade. Group economics, man. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And we have a vehicle. You want to come up? Okay, come up. Let me bring you up. It's been a while, y'all. It's been a while since I've been on this thing. Hold on. There we go. Group economics is so simple. What's up, Most Blessed?
What up, fam? What it is, brother? How you been?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm just back on this thing. It's been a while since I've been on here, so I got to reintroduce myself again. What's going on
I
with
ain't
y'all?
seen you in a bit, bro. Where you been?
Working, brother. Working for the family.
Damn.
We done did 2 major milestones already. We done put out the FBA coin, and it's doing phenomenal. Even though that Epstein came out and crashed the crypto market a little bit, it's still doing phenomenal. Okay, and then we created a payment rail to go with it. So now it's easily for you to buy and sell using the FBA coin now, because that's what we want it to be. We want it to be the payment rail. We want our FBA coin to be circulated in our communities. So we don't care what happens to everybody else's money. As long as we got our own money circulating in our community and we're able to buy and sell from each other, we still gonna stand after it all crumbles.
Brother, that's good, man. I ain't no hater, and I'm gonna give props where props is due. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
That's
it.
good,
Yeah.
man. That's good. That's good, brother. But you know,
Always a but. There's always a but. There's always a but.
like you saying, you was just saying, oh, you want to see the black man in charge and shit. You rather see the
Oh,
black
this is you
man get
again, brother. Oh,
the black
Lord
man
have
winning this
mercy.
shit. Like
Most Blessed. This is you, brother.
yeah.
It's been a
You
long
remember?
time, man. Yeah, I remember you, man.
Come on,
Unfreaking
bro.
believable, man.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like I don't believe that though. I don't believe you want to see other black men winning and shit. I think you want to see yourself winning, but I don't think you want to see other black men winning more than you,
Why do you say that?
because that's just the nature of the beast, brother. There's snakes in the grass that
Well,
just
there's
hate
always.
on
I'll say it like
success.
this, brother. I'll say it like this, brother. I put my own money up. Nobody's put in more money than me. I put in more. I put in time. I don't watch television. I'm not doing this so I can make some money, because I know how to. I make money. I survive. I've been doing well for myself for a long time. But what I'm chasing right now for my people is legacy, man. Because I believe we are the greatest people on the planet Earth. I believe that the reason why everybody is against us is because we are that special. I believe that I don't even have to believe. It's just a fact. We invented everything in this country. That's just a fact.
No, it's not.
It is. It's a fact.
It ain't.
Name something we didn't create in this country. That's how hard it is. Because you just saw Donald Trump put out a little clip that went viral, and he said all the things that America has built, and then he said, "What more can we build?" And everything he named was what Black Americans built.
All right. Did you see his presidential address the other day?
His presidential
The
address.
the
Which
State of the
one?
Union address or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I
You
saw
seen
that.
it? Did you see the that guy with the sign?
Mm-hmm.
What it
You talking about
say?
the black guy?
Yeah, what the sign say?
Something about him being racist or something like that, or what? Yeah, I forgot. I can't
It
remember the next
said
time.
it
I know.
said it's. Let me
What was
remind
that?
you. It said black people aren't apes,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
why did he have that sign? Do you know?
Because Trump made Obama and Michelle
Right,
into some
as
apes.
apes. What do you think about
Mm-hmm.
that?
That's racist as hell, brother.
But I thought you loved Trump. You talking about how Trump this, that, he your daddy?
No. See. That's the problem, man. You don't pay attention. Listen, man. Trump isn't the first racist that we had in office, man. He's not the first one. He's just you know what Trump's likability is. It's not. His racism is out in the front. He said he doesn't necessarily think about what he says. He just says it with confidence. So I can respect that. I can respect a man who's not hiding his hand. I don't gotta like everything that brother does. I don't have to like, but guess what? He's doing. He's not harming the black community.
So you think it's okay that he insinuates that black people are apes?
I don't know. No, I don't. I don't think it's okay. But he made Biden a baboon. So I listen. I would definitely say it's very distasteful for him to use anything black with apes. But if I'm going to be honest with you, we don't look like apes. White people look like apes, but we don't. So I'm not gonna let that bother me. Really, I'm not gonna let that bother me. Yeah, it was racist as hell. Yeah, it was stupid. But that's Trump.
You still love him?
I never said I loved him. I never said
He
I loved him.
he your daddy.
No, he your daddy.
He your
Trump is your
daddy.
daddy. Trump is
You
your
love
daddy.
the white man.
Trump is your daddy.
You want to
And
be
y'all
like the
y'all
white
love the white
man.
man because
You
that's why
want to
y'all
be
want to be like
you
him.
want to live in his house again.
That's why y'all put on y'all driver's license Caucasian. You don't see no
Caucasian.
black Americans talking about we're Caucasian. Only Africans, Caribbeans, Latinos, Afro
We
Latinos.
don't have
Y'all the
anything
only ones.
on the
Y'all the only
census.
ones that do that. Y'all the only ones that do that. Y'all have white and Hispanic together.
Well, what are we
That's what
supposed to
y'all.
pick on? What are we supposed to pick on the census?
There's the other box on there. Just so you
Just
know, there's
write
the
a
other box
Mexican.
on there.
That's what I do. I write a Mexican American.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's all you can do. That's all you
Because
can do.
we don't have a box for
But
us.
but guess what though? But guess what though, man? Guess what though? I'm for ICE. I'm for ICE. Get all the illegal immigrants about it. Now, if you legal, you can stay.
You see,
If you
ICE
abide
killing
by the
white
rules
people,
of
right?
America and you love America, you can stay.
You see, ICE killing white people, right, and black people.
Yeah, not black people.
They killed a brother out here in L.A. like at the beginning of the year. You hear about that?
No,
He was
he
an
probably
ICE
he probably wasn't
officer.
black American.
It was
I'll
like
tell you that he probably wasn't black
around New
American.
Year's Eve.
Listen, he probably wasn't black
He got
American.
killed by an ICE agent.
He probably wasn't black
He was
American.
black
He
American.
may have been melanated.
He was
No,
a
you
black
can't say
brother.
it. Prove it. You can't. You're going off of you're going off the optics. He looks black because
And
he's cosplaying as us.
I'm just saying, like, and then they killed all like that one white guy in Minnesota. Like he was like a nurse or some shit. Like, you support that?
Man, let them do their
You
job,
support
man. Get
them
out
kill,
their
and then
way.
they killed that white lady. Remember?
Yeah,
You
I
support
saw that
that?
line. They try to run the dude over in Minnesota. Listen,
You support that?
Minnesota is
You support
a
killing white
cesspool,
women?
man. Minnesota is a cesspool,
Say it.
man.
Say you support killing white women.
Brother, I'm not gonna fall for that.
Saying you
That's what
support
I'm going to
ICE
know.
I'm not gonna
means you're
fall for that.
supporting killing white women. Like,
Yeah, I'm
come
not
That's
on,
what
gonna
be
fall
for
happened.
for
real.
that.
Be for real. I support ICE definitely deporting Mexicans back to wherever the hell they
That's what
crawled
happened.
from. I definitely, and I'm a step further. I want deportations to catch the anchor babies too. Like if your family, I don't give a
It's
damn.
coming for the anchor babies.
Yeah, they
It's
need to
coming
go
for them.
too, because what we supposed to do
They
with
think they safe.
what we supposed to do with Vivek, Byron Donalds, Candace Owens, and Myron Gaines, I want all of them gone. The ones who have citizenship, I want to step further, get the
You
legal hell out of here.
you want everybody gone,
I want you gone. I
but the
want you
white
gone.
man,
You being
the white
here,
man,
the
white
being
man
here is
is the
harmful
main
to me.
immigrant in
You being
America,
here is harmful
but
to
you
my
don't want
group.
him gone. You want to lay
You
up in
being
his
here,
house and shit.
is harmful to my group.
But
I
what
want
about
you
the white
gone.
man?
I want you gone. You being
What
here is
about the
harmful
white
to my
man?
group. I want you
Let me
gone.
tell you something
What
about the
about the
white
white
man. Let me
man?
tell you something. Let me tell
You
you
don't
something
want
about
him
the white
gone?
man. Let me tell you something about the white
He
man.
an immigrant too, right? The white man, an
Yeah,
immigrant.
yeah,
But you
yeah.
don't want him gone though, right? You want to live in his house and shit.
Listen, brother.
You
Listen, brother.
crazy. Nah, don't
I
put
want you
words
to
in my
hear this.
mouth. The white man knows exactly where he crawled from. Like, stop it. I want
I
all of
want you
y'all
to
gone.
hear.
All of y'all gone.
I want you to hear this, man.
Say it.
There's the only true American that belong here
Not y'all.
is the
Is the
black
black
Amer-
American.
is the
Nope.
black American.
That's not true.
That is true.
Being a black colonizer.
That's
You're
no,
like
no,
a
no, no. See, we
colonizer.
don't. No, 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 no. We don't.
You
See,
want to be
that's what
you're
it
like
is.
a black colonizer.
We don't colonize. Y'all
That's
colonize.
what you're doing
The
right now.
Af- the
Trying to be a black
African
colonizer.
colonizes. The Caribbean tries to colonize. The Hispanic tries to colonize. The white people do colonize. We the only ones that don't colonize.
You a black colonizer, brother.
Well, just because you say it don't make it true.
Hey,
I mean, if you say
you're
it over and over, you're
suspected
gonna believe it.
black
If you
colonizer.
say it over and over again, you're gonna believe it.
How
You're
can you make
But
that
it's not
claim
true.
black colonizer.
with no paper trail to prove that? Like,
I'm
we don't have a
saying
history of harming
suspected
y'all.
black
We,
colonizer.
we don't have a history of harming y'all. You're just saying that. We don't actually, white people have actually colonized. You're just calling us a colonizer. That doesn't make us a
Suspected.
colonizer.
I said
Don't make it true.
suspected black colonizer.
You
Don't make
repeating
it
that
true.
doesn't make your point. Like, it doesn't submit your point. So you can keep saying that, but that doesn't make it true.
All right.
I got a question. What have black people ever colonized?
Nothing.
I'm asking
Black
most
people ain't
blessed. Can you name
racist.
one place
Black
on the
people can't be
face of this
racist.
planet?
Black people can't colonize nothing.
No, it's not
Black
about
people can't
can't. Hold
do
up. No,
nothing.
stop. It's not about can't. It's about what has black Americans ever colonized.
America.
Now make this make sense. How can
Dude just talking.
a group of people that was naturally created in this country,
You're not.
slow down. Black Americans are natural to this
Nope.
country. We
That's
was
not
here.
true.
Hold up, listen. We was here before this country was established. Number one, majority of us have bloodline ties to indigenous people in this land. Number two, so regardless, and our ethnic group did not exist prior to this land being settled. It did not exist, the ethnic group. This ethnic group was naturally formed here.
You from Africa, brother.
Black Americans did not exist in Africa. They did not. Might have some ancestors, but
Sage, you
they did
cooking.
not exist in Africa. So understand this. How can black people colonize a place they are naturally created in?
You're not naturally from here. That's what I'm saying.
How
That's why you're a
make
colonizer.
this make sense? How do a people whose ethnic group, who is composed of indigenous people, Europeans, Africans, and all the types of stuff, naturally created in this land? How are they not from this land?
Sage, let me jump in real quick. I got a question. So, most blessed, I have a simple question for you. Just answer it. Where in Africa did the Black American exist prior to the United States of America being founded in 1776? Where in Africa did the Black American exist?
Great question. Great question.
They existed around the equator.
Come on, you just
That's where you guys come from. That's why y'all so dark.
Oh man, come
And
on, man.
Hey, can I ask a question right quick?
if you guys were originally from here, you wouldn't be that dark because you're
dude,
farther away from the equator.
you having fun. I respect it. It's
I'm
like you
just
having
saying, the,
fun.
the closer you are to the equator, the darker you are. That's where
No, he
black people come.
believes
That's why black
everything he's
people
saying.
are from
He
Africa.
believes everything he's saying, man.
It's
That's
from the
the sad
equator.
part about
It's
it. This is
true.
like
The
ignorance
equator.
to the
Look it
10th
up.
power.
The equator. You guys were near the equator. That's why y'all so dark. And then you guys spread
But
out.
isn't the equator near South America too?
It runs.
The equator is not just in Africa.
It runs all the way across.
So why ain't you
Like
dark
So
skinned?
why are we from
a South
Africa?
American,
Yeah.
a
You know
South
why?
Then
American
that's
You know
to
not
why?
by your
Africa.
You know
statement.
why you're not dark, sir?
I'm copper colored.
By your
Let me ask you this question: how long has the Mexican been around? When did the Mexicans? When did Mexicans become an ethnic group? Can you answer that question first for me, sir?
We've always been here. We've been here. We come from the Olmecs and the Aztecs and the
Try the
Mayans.
1500s, sir.
Sir,
Before that,
I'm gonna
before
tell
the
you the truth.
1500s.
I'm gonna tell
Sir.
you the truth, brother, and this is gonna crush you. You're not an Olmec and you're not an Aztec,
No,
sir.
I'm not. I'm just I just they're
You're Mexican.
ancestors.
You're
I'm
Mexican.
just
No, your
descendant.
ancestors are not even that. You're not even a descendant of them, sir.
I
You're a
am. You're
mestizo.
not.
No, do you know what a mestizo is?
Yeah, they're mixed with native and European.
Conquistador, right?
Yeah, or
You're a
like
hybrid
Portuguese
race,
or shit like
sir.
that.
You're a hybrid race. And you said the right word, native, not indigenous. You said native.
Come on, brother. Like I said, I'm Mexican American.
Native. Hold
You
on.
African
Native is
American,
not
brother.
Aztec.
That's just
Hold
what
on,
it
sir.
is, brother.
Native is not Aztec and it's not Olmec. Those are indigenous. Native is different. So you said it right. You are a mixture of conquistador and native. Native came here later.
Who was the natives
They're
then?
Johnny come latelys
You
too.
you the
They're
one
not indigenous here.
you the
They came
one
over through the Iberian Strait,
you
and
the
they
one
would
that
tell you
says
that
the
they're
Siberian natives
Asiatic.
they're test tube babies, right? They test tube babies and shit.
Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
can say
cabbage
that.
patch. That's all.
Cabbage
See,
Patch
the
Kids. Cabbage
colonizer.
Patch Kids.
That's because you a black colonizer. That's why you say things like that.
Brother, it's just truth. The truth is the truth,
You just trying to wipe out the indigenous history to colonize the Americas,
brother.
Native Americans,
like the
First of
white
all,
man
Dude.
Native
get daddy.
Americans
Native
copy
The
Americans
white
Black
have an
daddy.
Americans.
arrival story. We don't.
Your
That's the
white
difference.
daddy.
Exactly.
You
And
trying to be
Native
like your white
Americans, they
daddy.
copy a lot of Black American stuff. That's what they do.
And
They copy. They're just copycat. They're not even. What have they invented? Nothing. What have they built?
Too much. Too much.
Nothing.
I got a question too. Think about every single war and every single significant event that took place on this landmass. We were present, and guess who never was? I'm gonna leave it at that.
well, I'll say this, right? Listen, Native Americans are 7 million in this country. Okay, we don't care. I'm just gonna be honest. They hold no power. They ain't shaking nothing. Listen, even if we just took out of 45 million Black Americans, let's just take 10 million of us and say 10 million of them are indigenous. We still outnumber them just with 10 million. So, like, the numbers the math ain't math, and we're not worried about what Native Americans saying at all. They are most of them don't live on reservations, but however, a lot of them do. Like, we're not worried about them. So, it's not a competition. We're not trying to ethnically erase them and none of that stuff. But when it
We don't
comes
even
to
think
you,
about
hold
it.
up. But when it comes to the Mexican, right? This is why I really can't rock with y'all on a lot of conversations, because there is no different with you than it is with us. The only difference is y'all was ran by some conquistadors and some Spanish. That's why y'all look the way y'all do. That's just what it is.
You
Even Black
said what?
Americans, by and large, do not have a lot of European DNA or
What you say
European
about Black
ancestry. We
Americans,
have
dude?
some, we do, but we don't have as much as y'all. That's why we don't look like y'all.
Hey, where you
No,
from?
like at all.
Where you from?
Who you talking to? Don't hate.
I'm talking to
Who are you talking
Sage.
to right now?
Where am I from? I'm from the
Yeah.
East Coast.
So what you got to say about FBA Black America? What you say?
Do you want me to repeat what I just said about Black Americans not worrying about Native Americans as far as the population difference and why it's irrelevant to even care about what they talking about?
That's irrelevant, man. We know they only 7 million, man. How can they be indigenous to anything? They only 7 million, man.
You know what? I can have those conversations, but that is an irrelevant conversation because we're talking to a Mexican. I was just trying to use that as a
Yeah, but the
example.
Mexicans, they be thinking this they the same as them and thinking they indigenous. Like
Native
Well,
y'all,
you're not
Americans don't even mess
indigenous, so
with
what are you
Mexicans.
talking about? You want to talk about the 7 million Native Americans? You got to remember when the Europeans came over here, they wiped more than
Got a little bit of
96%.
sassy, brother.
Do you know
I can't
majority? Do you know the majority of the indigenous death toll took place in Mexico? There
Yes,
wasn't a death toll like they be
he
talking
was
about
across the
up here.
Americas.
Hey, now look,
Okay, across
okay,
the
right now
Americas.
look, this how I'm
Now
gonna
I
get
want
him
you to
right.
do this.
So
Research the toll versus the East Coast versus Mexico. You
matter
can
of
just
fact, do
easily
this.
chat GPT this
Name
information, by the
me,
way. You
name
will
me a
find out when
place.
they talk about people being wiped out by diseases and all of that, majority of that happened down there in Mexico.
We
Now listen,
wasn't
hold on.
dirty.
This
Yucatan
how we get him.
Peninsula, it
This
did
how we
not
get
happen on
him.
the East Coast because that's not how settlements and
There you
colonization
go, being a
happened on
colonizer.
the East Coast dealing with
Colonizer.
the
What are you
European
talking
with the
Right,
about?
British.
The
colonizer.
Europeans were all over the
So
fucking Americas. Well, what are you talking
Okay,
about?
so
It don't
why
make
don't y'all
sense.
have any massacres? Name me one town that got burnt down, a Native American town that got flooded, got burnt down. Y'all
They
don't have
got
no
killed
massacre.
by flus, by diseases and stuff. What are you talking
Only
about?
thing y'all know is the pilgrims. Y'all don't have no massacres. Name me a
they think
massacre.
everybody was
If y'all
knocked off by
indigenous, y'all should have a
diseases.
lot of
That is a
towns that's been
false
burnt
lie.
down.
That's not true. That happened maybe
Well,
down there in Mexico,
there's a lot of
but
towns in
not up
Mexico
here
and
on the East
Central and
Coast.
South
And we are
America.
first
Why don't y'all have
a
any
lot of us
crosses
are have
in y'all
first
yards?
contact tribe lineage. So let's not play these games. Like that happened down there. That's why y'all can't research and find records for your direct linear ancestors going
Oh,
back
I
to a
got it
tribe.
here. Let me
But
show
we
you.
can.
I got it.
We
I got it
can.
here.
We can very
I got it
easily.
here.
We have those records.
How
No,
far
you
can you
don't.
go back,
No,
sir?
you
Hey,
don't.
Sage, you ain't lying, and I'm
This is
starting to
my
think.
grandma, and she's a native, and this is her whole. I could easily find it, so I don't have to prove you
What
nothing. I
year was
have
she
How
everything.
born?
far can you go back, sir? That's just one grandmother. That's just one grandmother.
So, what do you mean? How far can I go back?
We can
How
go back
far
to the
can you go
1600s,
back?
bro.
We could even go
16,
How
back.
can you go
17.
back?
We could
How
go
far
back.
can you go back?
Be more than you guys. More than you guys.
No,
16,
you can't.
That's
1700
a
You
lie.
can't.
is not even a lot of time.
Mick, that's
What
a
are you talking
lie.
about?
Stop
Like, hello?
lying.
You can see
Stop
my
lying. I can
grandma.
Okay,
show a
hold on, hold
picture
on,
of
You
hold
can
my
on,
see
hold on,
my
hold
grandfather
on.
grandma.
that
This
was
is a true
Indian.
native
That don't
woman,
mean
Listen,
nothing.
indigenous woman.
listen.
Not
Anybody,
indigenous. Hey,
listen,
She
look.
look,
is.
I
You can
can
see
show you a
her.
picture of.
she's not
Hold
indigenous,
on,
bro.
sir. Hold on, sir.
Let
I
me
can
show
show
you.
you a picture of my grandmother. Or I can show you a picture of my great uncle who's indigenous. Okay,
This is me and her right
but
here.
how far can you go back?
More than you,
How far
for
can you go
sure.
back?
More
Okay,
than
show
you.
us all your baby pictures. Sir. Just show.
This is
That's
me and
just a
her.
grandmother. Can you go further back?
This is me and her.
Can you go
Me and
further
her.
back?
If we speak the native tongue,
Can
that's
you
all that
go further
matters.
back?
We speak the native tongue. We.
What's
We.
the
What does that
native tongue
mean?
you
We have our
speak?
own language
Hey, matter
too.
of fact,
Well, you
okay,
don't
look,
speak no other
Who
language than
cares?
English. What are you talking about?
What native
You
tongue
don't
do you
speak
No,
speak,
no,
Mick?
we
the
speak we
Nahuatl
speak more.
tongue.
Hold on,
Nahuatl.
sir. Hold on, sir. You're misinformed. We have our own language called Tut, sir. What are you talking about?
Okay, speak it. Let me see. Let me hear it.
hey,
Let
that
me hear
doesn't
it.
determine indigenous. Just because you know a language,
Okay.
Let
it
me hear
doesn't
it.
determine indigenous.
I
Hold
could
on,
speak my
hold on,
language. I could show you.
You speak in
sir. I
English.
can speak my language too, sir. I
Okay,
can speak.
show me.
I can speak
Show me,
Tut.
because
That
Okay.
doesn't
the native
determine
tongues,
indigenous.
we as natives, we have similar wording that we
You're
will understand.
not,
Even though we
you're
will
not
not
indigenous,
understand
bro.
But
You don't
everything,
hold
got.
on.
we can
We
understand
gonna let
each
each
other
other.
a
Hold
bit. So
on,
let me see what you speak.
Sir, I can speak, but you're not going to understand what I'm saying because you don't know it. Just
Give
like
me
if
one
you speak
word.
your language, I'm not going to understand your
One
language.
word.
But
One
I
word.
can
Just one
speak
word.
it. But hold on, hold on. I can speak it, but I'm not going to speak it just because you say speak it. Okay.
Okay,
There's actually a
case.
system. Hold on, sir. There's actually a system. There's actually a code. We don't just go around using this word because We use this language to teach us how to read and write during slavery time.
I sure was in
Because we weren't
English.
allowed to read and write, so we created our own language so we can teach each other how to read and write. Okay,
Okay,
so this ain't a language that you just say on command. This
so
is a
you
language
missed.
that is different.
So you
Okay.
messed
Oh,
up.
Yeah,
Let me
but
say where you messed up.
hold on, sir. I speak Hebrew too. Okay.
Hebrew,
Aleph,
bro.
Bet, Dalet, Gimel, Hey, Baba. But it's okay. It's okay. I speak Hebrew too. But I'm saying Black Americans, we created not only our own culture, but we created our own language.
Okay. So you say you
bro,
guys
you ain't gotta
created
So
explain to
you
me,
you
bro.
have
You
to,
not
created
but
indigenous.
hold on,
you created
That's
your
not
language.
important.
It is very
Hold
important.
on,
It is
sir.
extremely
That's not
important. What are you talking
important.
about? It is.
Mick
Hey, matter
Turner,
of fact,
relax. Mick Turner,
host.
let me
Okay,
tell
go
you
ahead.
why it's not
Go ahead.
important. Let me tell you why it's not important. Because you haven't built anything. Name me something that your people have built. And I can name
Tenochtitlan,
you 1,000 things that Black Americans have built.
the
That's
South
what's more
only,
important.
the
We built
South only,
culture. What?
the South only.
No, not the South. No, we built many. Sorry, we have many inventions. What are you talking about?
Okay, so
The
let me just
toilet, the toilet that
host.
you get to
We created
use
the
was
TV in
invented
color.
by a Black American.
Bro,
The
only thing
toilet.
TV in color. We created it. So now
y'all
what?
created tortillas and
The
teepees.
okay, but guess what? The cell phone, the computer chip.
It was by
Okay,
Japanese, I think.
the electric, the light bulb. We
It
perfected the
was.
light bulb.
Hell no. Now you're taking credit from other cultures.
No. It's true. Go look it up. No.
Okay.
I don't need to lie. I don't need to
Okay,
lie,
so
sir.
host, can I
I
say
don't need to
something real
lie.
quick? Can I say something real quick? And
I don't need to lie.
I respect
No, no,
you.
no,
I
no, no.
respect you
No,
because
no, 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 no,
you
no, no,
are
no, 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 no,
defending
no,
what you
sir,
know, and I
sir. You don't get to speak right now because I'm telling you,
don't believe you.
there's nothing that you built that can compare to what Black Americans have built.
This continent is my continent. That's
No,
it. That's it.
okay, you,
I could be everywhere.
when were you created on this continent,
I
right?
could
When were you
show my
created?
native car and I could go up to Canada, down
Doesn't
to
matter.
Chile,
Doesn't
in the
Hey,
matter.
so
Caribbean.
look,
Doesn't matter
I
so
what
could
you
go
show me. Guess
anywhere.
what?
I could go anywhere.
But here's the thing: you can be deported.
I
I
can't.
can't.
No, I can't be deported,
No,
baby.
you
I
can be
can't.
deported.
I
No, you
can't.
can't.
you
I
can't
can't.
be
No, you can't.
deported, bro.
I'm a
You can.
firstborn. I'm a
No, it
firstborn.
doesn't matter.
You
You
gotta
think that
remember
You
that.
can.
firstborn status is
I'm
going
a
to
You
save
firstborn.
you?
It
That's what.
is.
Hold
can
It
up.
be
That's why
is.
you
deported,
got a
sir.
lot
I
of
can't be
Americans
So
deported.
let me just say
who
this.
are
You
pushing back against
You can be deported,
deportation.
sir.
Sage.
I can't.
I like you, Sage. Hold up. So let me just say this to the host. You said that you guys created your language during
Yeah.
slavery, right?
Mhm.
So that's not indigenous because slavery happened just 500 years ago. So
All right, so
you're not
hold on. You need
indigenous to
a you need
anything.
a hold up. You
So
need an
you
indigenous
guys
speaker. Oh, I will speak.
created
I will
a
no. Hold on.
language because you
You
guys
trying
were
to pull
being
this indigenous
enslaved
talk and
and
stuff. So
you
I will
guys were
ask you a
raped of your
question,
power.
Mick. Let me ask you this question. What does this mean? 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie his𝘂𝗂𝗏.
A lot of bullshit.
No,
Because
it don't.
that's
Stop
not a real
talking.
language.
That's
That's not a real
Eastern
language.
Carolina Algonquin.
Po
I'm
T Po.
Machapunga.
What
That's
does
why
that
I know
mean?
how to
What is
speak it.
that?
But
You
I
don't
don't
know how to
have to
speak it.
flex to speak it because I know most people don't understand it. And you trying to claim to be indigenous, and you're saying that you're just gonna understand it. I speak an Algonquin language, right? That is a language family. My tribe, all the way up to Canada, has multiple of Algonquin languages. Ojibwe is the Algonquin language. Hold up, but listen, follow this. A Eastern Carolina Algonquin who speaks that Algonquin language cannot understand what an Ojibwe is saying, even though they all come from the same Algonquin language family. So what you're talking about don't even make sense. Now when you're saying that you can go anywhere in the world based off this indigenous concept, because what y'all do is like to say before America was here, there was no borders. That's bullshit.
So
Okay?
you want me
Hold
to
up. Now let me
contact
finish. I'm gonna fold
people,
my chair
native
real
people from
quick.
Canada,
I'm
and
gonna
you
land
want me
my
to bring
plane.
them here on
And
the
I'm gonna
phone?
explain why. I'm gonna
So you a
explain why what you
Spaniard.
said is BS.
That's
First of
exactly what
all,
he is. He's a
all
Spaniard.
nations had borders. Even before America was here, indigenous nations and tribes had borders and chieftains. I come from the Sokotan region. If you was not
So call in
supporting,
region.
you was not coming into my region. The only tribe that was able to even come into the region that wasn't of a Algonquin background was Siouans, and those were Tuscaroras. That was it.
All right,
Period.
Sage.
You can look at old maps of from the 1500s and the 1600s and clearly see the boundaries that the indigenous populations had already set.
What's
Cut
the
the
language you
cap.
say you speak? What's the language that you speak?
Don't worry about it.
Because
How
I'm
about
hitting
that?
a lot of native. Right now, I'm texting my native people over there in Canada, and I'm
Listen,
asking.
I don't care.
I'm
Listen,
literally
there's only
typing the
like
type of
there's
language
only
you
like
speak.
7 million. Listen, brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't care.
You should care, because you're
We
not
don't
from
care.
America.
What, brother?
You're not from America.
My
We
family been
see
over
you, and
500 years.
we don't believe
I'm from
you.
here.
500 years
Well, guess
ago,
what? We don't believe
exactly.
you.
Well, you don't
Hold on,
have
time
to.
out.
I
We
got
don't
the
believe
paper.
you.
I says it on my ID, on my birth
Brother, your
certificate.
paperwork don't mean
Birth
nothing. Your
certificate. It
paperwork
means
don't mean
everything.
nothing.
It
Why
means
are you
my
only 9
legitimacy.
million? And why haven't you built anything, sir? Listen, I'm gonna mute you, but you're gonna listen, sir. You haven't built anything. You haven't built anything. You're only 7 million people, and you haven't built anything. You haven't created anything. You
In the
haven't
U.S.
invented
7 in the
anything.
U.S. only.
You haven't invented anything,
You gotta
sir.
check
What
the
are you
South.
talking about?
You gotta
Why
check
should we care anything about what you're talking about, sir? You're not a threat to nobody. You're not a threat to nobody. You're not a threat to nobody. You live on a you live on off these reservations. You copy Black Americans left and right. That's all you do is whatever
No fried
we
chicken
say,
over here.
that's what
For
y'all
sure.
do.
No
Whatever
greasy
we
green
say,
beans.
that's what y'all do. Whatever.
No greasy green beans.
It's like monkey see, monkey do with y'all, man.
Well,
y'all
yeah,
dances are just knockoffs of us. y'all little. I saw a little video of y'all crip walking. I was like, these niggas is just copying everything we do. It's insane.
I feel sad for you.
Now y'all trying to rap. We see y'all going in y'all little group trying to brother. Y'all copy. Y'all follow us. So we don't worry about what y'all do.
You are in our continent.
No, we're not on your continent.
If you don't like
you're on Black America.
You are in my continent. Between me and you, they will shoot you first before they shoot me. How about that?
About
the government will choose us before you. Like, what are you talking about?
Do something about it, because we don't care. Listen. The
government don't even like you.
You're on welfare. You're on welfare.
Firstborn.
You're on welfare.
Your mama's on welfare.
You're on welfare, sir.
Look at you through welfare. What are you talking about?
Sir, you're on welfare. You're
greasy green beans.
You got the biggest
KFC.
You got the biggest.
I could buy a KFC bucket if you want for your whole family.
The biggest welfare deal is y'all group. We take my tax dollars.
It is jealousy. Jealousy.
My
at its highest
peak takes care of you and your family who get to smoke it up, drink it up,
Beyonce can sing.
Y'all get to smoke it up, drink it up, and shoot it up.
Can't get me. I'm a firstborn. Thank you. Nice try.
And that's how we really know you're not really indigenous.
Y'all can't even get life insurance. That's how bad it is for some of y'all. Y'all do so much DRUGS over there.
Yo, too much. Check this, right?
You live in Section 8.
Too much. Check this. Check this. Hold up, Mick.
You live in Section 8.
All right, Mick, we hear that. But Mick, we hear that. Now, how about this, though? How about this? This is how we know you're really not part of the indigenous population. Because down there in Mexico, the indigenous population are of the poorest. They usually are part of the cartels. Those are the ones who run the cartels.
I was born in America.
Mestizos are free.
I was born in America, so you cannot tell me nothing about Mexico.
They
you can't tell me I was born in America.
They just knocked off
that conversation don't belong to me.
They just knocked off 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁𝘀. What's 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝘁𝘀's background?
That conversation don't belong to me. I wasn't born in Mexico.
Where was he at?
So
he was in Mexico. Where are you at? You are up here in America. That shows the difference. Nah, hold up. Indigenous people don't flee their land. They don't flee their land. That's why you see Black Americans up here in America, and we don't flee our land. But y'all do.
All right. Okay, hold on.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up, Sweet Wolf? I was about to say something to you, but they keep talking. How you doing? It's been a long time. How you been?
I know. I seen you up. I'm up. And I'm like, I'm going where it all started.
I gotta force some time in.
I'm going where it all started.
So busy. Yeah. I'm so busy, man. I said, man, I gotta get back on this TikTok, man. So I had to force some time for me to jump on here today.
Thank
Let me
you.
jump on
Welcome back.
and see what
This
it's
is where
like.
𝗖𝗄𝗴𝗵𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶𝘀𝘀𝗶 on
Oh
this
man,
side. But
on this side.
to the Macizo, did you immigrate to California or Texas?
Neither or. I was born here.
Did your
Nigerian
people?
queen.
No, no, no,
Nigerian
no.
queen. I
Hold
was
on, hold
born
on, hold
here.
on, hold on.
All
Don't
right?
get disrespectful
Miss
because
Blood
you're.
Clot.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's keep the facts here.
Blood clot.
Mexico.
Blood clot. I'm not
I
from
understand
Mexico.
you're a
I'm not
wetback,
from
but
Mexico.
you're a
I'm not from
wetback.
Mexico.
You
And
are a
you're a
wetback.
slave.
You're a
And you're a
slave too.
slave.
You're a
You're a
slave
slave.
too. You're a
You're a
slave
slave.
too
Go
because
pick
your
up some cotton.
country owns slaves.
Go
Your
eat some
people
fried
enact
chicken.
with the
That's what you
slavery
gotta
since
do.
the
Eat
1500s.
chicken. Do
Don't get it twisted. That brown skin didn't come from indigenous.
dance.
They
Bubble
come from
dance. That's what you gotta
Africa.
do.
Your brown skin come from Africa.
I don't
You're
argue with
African.
females.
You're
Bye.
African Chicano. You're African Chicano. Don't get it twisted. You come straight from Africa. You got mad because you want to report for 10 minutes. I'm going to just say this and I'm going to drop. You want to get mad because your people swam over here from Mexico. You're trying to take the place of the Tejanos. You are a wetback and you're nothing like us. To call me a slave in Nigerian when you was a wetback says a lot about you and your culture. Y'all flee everywhere and don't fight for nothing. That's why you feel in place in this land. You have no indigenous ties to this land. You got your ass whooped in a
Okay, I had to drop you, Wolfie, even though you were spitting bars. Yeah, my live is suspended now for like 10 minutes. My live got suspended for like 10 minutes. I had to let Wolfie cook, man. It's been a long time since I hollered at my girl, man. But I'm back, y'all. I'm back. As y'all see, I'm back. I'm inching myself back on it. My schedule is crazy, but I'm gonna commit to at least coming on one night a week and put out 3 videos just to heat back up the algorithm. And I know you got another account, Wolfie, come back up on one of your other accounts. They suspended my live for like 10 minutes, but that's cool. That's cool. TikTok has made some changes. I see. TikTok has made some changes. I'm just getting back acclimated with it. I haven't been on here since November, so you guys forgive me. But I'm busy. But I'm busy in a good sense. I'm busy working for the family. Is this?
Man,
Can you come back
and
up?
man, appreciate the work you doing, brother, and keep it up, man.
my mod account.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah, man. We got what I came on here for before the two Hispanic people took me off of into another direction is I came on here to say it's time we start practicing group economics, family. We can continue bringing up Africans, Caribbeans, Hispanics, you name it, natives, and they're all gonna talk shit about us because we're really that good. We're really that special. We're really that unique. We really are the only righteous people on the planet.
That's
And
a fact.
their evil deeds have to put us down at the bottom because what just us waking up in the morning puts them to shame. They can't build, they can't create, they can't be innovative. We are all three of those things combined into one. So it's only right that we start practicing group economics with each other and just X everybody out. We can be social with everybody, but when it comes to our money, when it comes to our business, we got to keep that. We got to keep that tight. We got to keep that, lock and fist. It's time we practice group economics, and I don't just mean spend our little fiat currency. We got our own currency now, family. We got the FBA coin. It's real. It's legit. Just go to fbacoin.org and check us out. It's so simple now to get FBA coin. You can get it straight from the website now. You don't have to go to 2, 3, 4 different websites like you had to do in the past. We've synchronized and unified everything and put everything under one house. And then not only do we have the FBA coin, we have a payment rail now. Now we have a way to use cryptocurrency as a form to pay for goods and services. We have a digital POS, if you want to call it that. It's called FBA Pay. You can go to fbapay.dev right now and sign up and get you an account. And you can buy FBA coin from there. And guess what? You You can become a merchant. I don't care if you have. I don't care if you do a yard sale. I don't care if you are a barber. I don't care if you have a nail shop. I don't care if you have a mega corporation. If you have a Shopify store, guess what? You can put the FBA pay on your Shopify store, and people can go to your store and buy your goods and services using the FBA coin or USDC or any ERC20 token, cryptocurrency token right now. That's what I've been busy working on, building an ecosystem. We have a genealogy service, okay? You click on the genealogy service, it takes you to TBAT, and you can find out who you are, where your people come from, if you are of the lineage or not, and get lineage verified and get more privileges in our ecosystem. We have a governing body that we're building called a DAO. We have a think tank that we're putting together. Family, it's time.
Yeah, it's about that
We have to
time.
mobilize quickly, but we have to also mobilize efficiently and effectively. We got to get the right people so we can start making bigger moves. We need our own political party. We don't need to be a Democrat. We don't need to be a Republican. They have nothing for us. They're completely opposite to who we are. So why do we want to be a Democrat or Republican? We need to have our own party. That's coming in the works too, family. So all I'm saying is, family, that it's time that we practice group economics. Yeah, we do have our own party, the Redemption Party. So, family, but you're not going to know what it is if you're not down with the grassroots and you're not part of what we're building. This is bigger than TikTok. This is bigger than what you think it is. It's time that we start practicing group economics with each other because we have nothing more to offer to the world. We have everything to offer to each other, though. We don't owe the world nothing. We don't owe anybody anything. We owe ourselves everything. You follow me, family? We owe ourselves everything. I'm tired, man. Listen, I'm tired of going back and forth with these Mexicans, these Africans, these Caribbeans, anybody that's a FBA hater. I'm tired. It's cool sometimes, but we got to deal with us now. It's all about us. We owe us. We don't owe them. We owe us. So let's deal with us. Let's build something for ourselves. Let's build something that makes everybody jealous that they want to jump in on what we got. And then we decide if we want to let them in or keep them out. Let's build a governing body. Let's put together our own think tank. And let's do something big, man. Let's practice group economics on steroids, utilizing cryptocurrency to do it. Everything is, listen, all the technology that we have at our fingertips, everything is set up for us to win. See, everybody's going to use the technology to make themselves richer, right? And they're going to be cool, but guess what? They don't know that. Guess what? The technology now evens the playing field. We don't have to wait for anybody to do anything for us. We can build it ourselves. We can build our own bank. We can build our own schools. We got our own money. Our own cryptocurrency. We could totally lock everybody out of all the greatness that we bring to the table if we want to. That brother Pop's tenderism. Man, I'm out here in California where that store is at, where that restaurant's at. The only reason people was going to that place was because of tenderism. We thought he owned it. And I'm so glad he started a TikTok account, and I'm so glad he's pimping himself out. He's not allowing himself to be pimped anymore. That's the genius that we bring to the table. They have to use us to get, listen, they open up nail shops and gas stations and bodegas in our communities. Why? So they can extract our money that we should be circulating with each other. Aren't y'all tired of that? I'm tired. And then they get to, then we got all these immigrants laughing at us. I'm like, man, I'm tired of that, man. I'm tired of them having the audacity to laugh at the greatness of Black Americans. Because we're that great. We're that powerful. So let's just come together, man. Let's call a shot. And that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna bring, I'm back. I'm probably gonna at least come on at least once a week. Cause I got such a busy schedule. I'm gonna try to come on at least once a week. It might be probably gonna be in the late night like this. And we are gonna put together plans. And we're gonna start practicing group economics. And we're gonna build something. Listen, we need our own music award. We need a FBA music award. Have y'all seen the music award shows lately? All these tethers. Did y'all see 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie go up there and say immigrants build America? I'm tired of that. I don't want to recognize none of them. I don't want to give them no shine no more. I want to lock them out of everything that we do is great. And I want to do something specifically just for us and let us celebrate. And let the haters watch. I want to build a table in the presence of my enemies. And I want to be inside the club while they outside the club hating. But the table that we build, I want it to be so big, so tall, so glorious that all they can do is gnash at their teeth because they can't be us. I want to really give them something to hate on.
We doing that. We don't want to do it. We are doing it. It is happening, right? It's happening. It's actively happening. And we're in a marathon, not a sprint. Nothing will ever happen because we say we want it to happen, right? And so it is happening. It's not something we want to do. It's something that we've always done, right? Collective courage is who we are. It's the only way that we survived, right? Rent parties. We've been taking care of each other forever. The mishap is flat blackness, right? We were applying support and working with people who were here for a land of opportunity, right? And so the adjustment has happened. We're in the middle of that paradigm shift. Keep doing what you're doing. You don't want to do it. You are doing it. So I want you to correct that language.
Okay,
Hey,
fair
shout out
enough.
to the
We're
room,
doing it.
man. Shout out to you too much. Shout out to you. Shout out to
Yeah.
you, Sage. I see you, Sage. What's up, April? I see
What
y'all
up,
up in
Brody?
here.
Nice to see you,
What's up,
Twiz.
Twizzle Twizzle?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I had to get in where I fit in. And shout out to your nephew. I see what you're doing. I see what you're speaking. And what you're speaking is facts. But, I just want to give you a little game on something. Like the sister April saying, we kicking ass, nephew, and we taking names. I've been in this social media fight since 22. And ever since 22, we are not the same people who we were. One thing for sure, two things for certain. We may not be where we want to be, but we are making progress and we are getting there. And one thing for sure, nephew, a lot of arguments don't need to be had and certain things don't need to be taken into. Like with these tethers, a lot of them we don't need to bite off into because basically it's trying to teach a dumb motherfucker how to walk and it's trying to teach a stupid motherfucker how to read. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth our energy because a lot of them are ear hustling. A lot of them are just trying to instigate us and get us to talk so they can write down some shit and suck up some shit so they can have a better lingo and a better knowledge of our language and our talking points so they can come in and act like they FBA, but they not. You know what I'm saying? We finna have a lot of these motherfuckers false claiming that they are from here and they are from there, but yet we are so deep in this, we know how to break them down and dissect it. Not only that, we can tell by their language that they are not from here. You know what I'm saying? So you keep doing what you're doing, nephew, and you around some real people because each one teach one, and you're around precious metal in here. April can go so deep to where these motherfuckers gotta have a scuba tank to fuck with her because she's the lineage expert. Sage so knowledgeable and deep in this shit to where he can't be fucked with. Then you got me, Twizzle official as a referee's whistle out here on the West Coast. I'm in California too, up here in the Bay. Hey, and this my way. You know what I mean? And we've been putting in work. We've been at these
Shout out to the
reparations
Bay, man.
meetings. We've been at these
Say it
reparations
for us
meetings. We've
too,
been
Mark.
stomping. You know what I'm saying? And we've been kicking ass. Team Tours gang. You know what I mean? Our season's right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? But yet, one thing for sure, two things for
There we go.
certain, and I'm gonna
There we
land right
go.
here. We are not complaining about shit. We are coming up with solutions because, as our brother once said, men don't complain about problems, we solve them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing. We solving
That's right.
problems, and a lot of our solutions don't need to be heard around this motherfucking internet because like these motherfuckers are doing, ear hustling and running back and going telling that. You know what I'm saying? So hey, shout out to you, nephew, and keep doing what you're doing because you're on a winning team. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got their part to
That's
play. And
right.
when the time comes, you play your role. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Sage. Shout out to you, April, and shout out to the rest of the family in the room. Peace.
For sure.
Much love to
Appreciate
both.
Much
that,
love.
Twiz.
I want to add
Appreciate
one
that.
thing real quick, right? To your point, right? Like you said that you were tired of going back and forth, right? That's just growth, right? You're moving up this escalator. It's a part of the journey, right? And so when I see people that are going back and forth and that's what they want to do all day, that's because that's where they are in the journey. You will outgrow that. When you outgrow that, that's when you're activated and you're actually making the changes that you want to see happen, right? But people have the right to be angry. People have to be, all of those things. And I think it's good because a lot of people wouldn't have gotten activated if they didn't see the disrespect, right? And so it's going to be constant. It's going to be, but if you got to grow, you got to keep moving up the escalator. You can't be on floor 20 and then find yourself back on on floor two, right? So keep going up, and we guys have to be ready and available as new people get on this escalator within this movement, right? Because delineation ain't new. We've been here. We went to the Office of Management and Budget to change this definition. We've been on this. It ain't new for us, right? And so we just are just going up the escalator. And we got to understand that, when our people get on, they're going to be upset. They're going to argue. And that's who we are. We fighters. It's just what it is. And so when I see that, me personally, I just know where they are in the journey, and we just hope we don't lose them in the
No,
That's
that's a
cute.
fact. I don't
Everything
even.
is cute, but
I just
I
laugh at
know.
them. I
I
don't even
mean,
argue
if
with them
y'all
no
don't know
more.
who we are, this is Too Much. I'm Sweet Wolfie. We've been at this for years, and I think his message was not to educate, but to bring the attention to what we need to start moving towards. I've been a social worker for over 20 some years, and that's not even close to 20. It's close to 30. um I can get on this app and I can go back and forth all day because that's what my livelihood allows, and I can go out in the streets. We need to stop policing and just do what we need to do for our people that we see is right for our people. Too Much was speaking on the things that he has been working on for over a year, the FBA coin. And and I appreciate y'all fight and I appreciate everything that y'all do. But at this point, we can't dismiss everything that's going on as any type of levels. Because if you do see someone on this app and they have the time to go back and forth with someone all day, it can't determine what they do outside this app. It's not going to stop them doing stuff outside this app
process.
either. And I see
I
a
don't think
lot of that
nobody.
coming on. I see a lot of people coming over and doing that. Get to know us. You'll see we real. We real. We real. I'm just as
At this
real
point, it
on
ain't
this app
about
as
getting to
just
know
as
them.
well
Like
off this app.
with me
Wait, so
personally,
wait, wait, wait,
Hey,
wait a
Red
second.
Hills
Yeah,
lady, how you
wait a
been,
second.
baby?
Yeah, wait a second. So nobody did that. And Moxie knows me very well, right? I'm actually involved, right? And so, like, to act like we don't know those things, we know those things. And what I said is accurate. I didn't hold any judgment. I actually have grace and love because I understand this process. And if you have the time and energy to do that, cool, do it. I didn't say stop doing nothing. Right? I said to Maki that he said he's tired. That's because he is moving up this escalator within our ancestral movement. And no, people who are doing that and been doing it for 5 years, no, they are a problem because they're not growing. So if you've been arguing back and forth, and this isn't to you, this is
I don't
to
see no
anybody.
validation in the things, the shade that you throw. That's the
I
level
didn't
that I
throw
have
shade.
grown.
I don't
Oh,
even
I don't
know.
see no validation. I don't
Okay,
see
this isn't
none.
shade because I was talking
I
directly
don't
to
see none.
Moxie. I was. I don't have shade. I don't. I never gave any shade. I was very direct. There's no shade, none at all. My statement
You did say
was
if
to.
you've been on this app for 5 years, and I'm stopping you
I
right
don't know
there.
how long you've been on this
Oh,
app,
don't come
ma'am.
at me.
I don't know how long you've been on
Don't
this
come at
app.
Let's keep
me.
the peace, y'all.
Nobody came
Let's
at
keep the
you,
Don't
peace,
bro.
This
you
y'all.
done
do
turned
it.
into a cat
You
fight.
don't know.
Don't you do it.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
keep
gonna
the
yeah,
warn
peace.
you.
Let's keep the peace, y'all.
Because I
yeah.
can go
Nobody.
from
Grace,
0 to
grace and mercy.
100 and
Yeah,
I
and
But
so can
promise
ladies,
I.
you.
ladies,
And
ladies,
so and
ladies,
Our
so
baby
am
is
ladies.
gonna
I.
be a
Okay,
cat
okay,
fight
And
and a
ladies.
lady
and
fight.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm
okay,
gonna
hey,
bring
hey,
all
ladies.
the
we all
business
the
out.
same
Don't
Okay,
age,
you
ladies.
family.
do it.
Okay, okay. It
Don't you
wasn't
do
about
it.
We
that.
all
It
the
was
same
nobody
age.
so
sowing shade. It was nobody
Yeah,
talking
we
shade.
all the
The
nobody
same
throwing
brother,
age,
shade.
the
family.
brother did
Nobody.
not
Family.
take it
Yeah,
personal, and the brother did not
exactly.
take it
If you
personal
don't
what
know
we
me,
were
I don't have to
saying.
respect nobody. I owe you
He
nothing.
know, cause he knows me
Like
personally,
they
right?
say,
And
like
so he
Bruce
knew
Lee
that I
say,
wasn't. He knew I
if you
wasn't
correct
going.
a
Don't
Hold
you
on,
wise
do it.
man,
Swizzle.
they
Hold
will
on,
thank you.
Swizzle. Hold
But if you
on,
correct a
Swizzle.
fool,
No,
they
no,
will
I
tell
don't have to
you.
take my Bluetooth out. Nobody was being disrespectful. Nobody was
I
judging
didn't say
nobody.
that. I
Nobody
said the
was
shade.
policing nobody. Nobody did any of those things. So I don't know what that had to do. I was talking to my brother, who I talk to damn near every day.
I
Okay,
don't know
so
you.
I was
And I don't know who your brother
I was
is.
giving him Moxie. I was giving him a shout out for his growth. I don't know how you internalize that. I was never talking to you or about you. The fuck?
You said if you and I say before you throw that shade,
And then I
wait.
said, no, no,
If
no, no, that's
you,
not what
if
happened, ma'am.
you,
That's not
if
what happened,
you,
ma'am.
if
That's
you
not what
wasn't
happened, ma'am.
direct.
I
It's not
said, no, no, no,
directly.
no, it was not, because I also
If
said I'm
you've
not
been on this
talking
app for
directly
5
to
years
you.
going back, if
And I
you.
and I also
You
said I'm
said
not
that.
talking
And
to,
I was
and I
like,
also
hold up, screw.
I also
Let's just
said I'm
hey,
not
let's just
talking
have grace and
directly to
mercy,
you.
family.
I
No,
Let's
also
no,
keep
no.
said
our
I'm
I'm
not
not.
talking
And yet
directly
you,
to you.
I
But
wasn't,
I
I'm
also
just saying,
said
like,
that
don't go there
because
with me. And I
I was
have that
never
right.
talking to you. I was never
You
talking to
was
you.
talking to me,
No, I
and
didn't.
your
No, I
shade was
wasn't.
coming in as, and
I
I
ain't have
shouldn't have
no
to
shade,
explain it
Bookie.
because you
I
still
ain't had no
you just
shade.
that
It wasn't
person.
no shade.
You
You just
said
felt
if
hit. You
you
just
no,
felt hit. No, I
if
didn't.
you
No, I
was
didn't.
directly, and all I said was
No,
don't
no,
go
I
there.
didn't. No, I didn't. No, I
Okay,
didn't.
if you is not directly,
I literally said, if people
Oh
have been on
man.
here, and I said, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about to anybody and everybody. That's literally the full sentence, ma'am. The fuck is you
and that's not
talking
what you
about?
said.
That's
You was
exactly what I said.
that's not what you said.
That's exactly what I
All
said.
right, so this is going all over the place, and
Yeah.
to be
Yeah. Let's
honest,
Control it
this
because
is
the
now
one thing
becoming
if you is
semantics
directed.
and petty. Like, can we stay on topic and focus on the
I
what
mean, it sounded like
Moxie
they
is
was just
even
having a
talking about?
conversation. Y'all got everything out.
Yeah, come
Just
on.
said don't come directly, and I'm gonna say don't do it, and I'm gonna say it as nice as possible because I'm not taking it to heart. But for real, I was. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't seek
I ain't gonna
Right,
validation.
because I
lie.
was
I
talking to
ain't peep
Moxie,
what
never
just
talking to
happened.
you.
With your full chest,
I
so
said I
so
was
let
never
me so let
talking
me
to you.
so let me
you think I
let me
care,
let me just
You did
reset the
care. That's
room
why
real
you had
quick.
something to say.
Let
girl?
me reset
Every
the room
word
real
you
quick.
say, I have a word back. You
Good.
never
And
noticed
so do
that,
I,
Hold
Bookie. So do I, Bookie. And what? What's next?
Bookie? You
What's
don't know me. You
next?
call me
What's
Woofy.
next?
Call
What's
me
next?
on.
Woofy.
Let's
What's
reset the
next,
room,
Bookie?
family.
The
Family.
fuck?
Family.
The fuck?
Let's
I'm a
reset the
Taurus
room.
too. I'm a May Taurus. So
Family.
what
And
you
I'm an
think you're
April
not gonna
Taurus.
do
We
is
about
hang
it,
on
about
me,
Taurus
it,
ain't
is
baby.
doing
Yeah,
that
handle
we
right
me.
gonna
I'm
now.
a
do it.
May
I'm a
We can
Taurus
Taurus.
do it,
season.
baby.
I'm
We
So
can
doing it.
what
do
you
it,
Hold
not
on.
baby.
finna do is
I
try
just
to
got the
handle
right
Season.
one
me. That's
today,
one
and
thing.
you
If
got
it's
the
two
That's
right
tours
one
one
thing.
women
I'm
and
gonna
nothing
today.
you
keep the
can do is just
You
sit
situation,
got
and
the
back.
then I'm
right
gonna go
one
Hold
in.
on.
You're
We
today.
not
got
Sit
finna
we
You got
back
the
and
handle
let
right
them
me.
lock
one
I'm a
horns,
today.
man.
You
Taurus
got the
too.
right one
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
You
yeah. You
got the
got the
right
right
Can
one
one. We
y'all
will
can
be
y'all
the
today.
just
right
Raging
You
one.
bull.
got
respect
the right one
You
Just
can
let
will
them
today.
y'all
be
lock
the
y'all give me
right
horns,
a
one.
man.
favor
Yeah,
though?
don't be
Can
I
mad.
y'all
will
give me a
be.
Hit
I
favor?
dog
will
Hold on.
holler.
show
Hit
up.
dog
Can
holler.
y'all
I was
just
never
respect
even
Yeah,
the
yeah,
talking
host
to you
yeah.
right
or
now?
Hit
about
dog.
you.
I came
Hit
at
dog
Hold
you.
definitely
on.
holler. Yes, you did. Yeah,
I
Hold
asked you not to be
on.
direct.
Can y'all just
holler.
respect
I'm
the
talking to
host
you
right
You,
now.
now so
I'm
I can
talking to
run
you
this
now. I'm
show?
talking to you now.
Because
and
I
you ain't
don't have
saying
too
much,
much
and you ain't
longer
saying
on
much,
you.
and you ain't saying much.
All I had
Hold
to
Too
say
much.
on,
Just
Then
was,
kick
shut
back. Just
up.
you
kick back.
I
Too
gotta
mad.
mute y'all
much.
both.
Just
If
Hold
kick
you
on,
back.
y'all
Too
said
gotta
you
much.
calm
had to
down.
say, then shut the fuck up.
You mad, baby.
All
I
right,
know.
all right, hold on.
You mad.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta mute y'all up. I gotta mute y'all up. Listen, man, respect the host. Just I get it. I get it. We all Taurus gang over here, man. Listen, I'm stubborn as hell. You ain't gonna change me.
Hard headed as fuck.
But let's I'm that guy. My dad always told me, listen, you the son that gonna have to learn by experience. And I learned
Experience
the
your
hard
best
way.
teacher.
I
Me
got
and you,
my
me
stripes.
and you both.
Believe me,
Man.
I got my
Scars
stripes
and
so much
stripes
that
and
man,
pains and bruises. Man.
man, look, I did it all.
This hard
I
head
was the
ain't hard for
crash out
nothing.
dummy. I
Hey,
was
this
the
head
crash
ain't
out
hard for
dummy because I
nothing.
had to see for myself. So I get
Right.
it. I get it. Okay, but let's listen. We got to practice group economics. That's this whole. We got to practice group economics, family, and we got to do it on a bigger scale than what we've been doing it. I know some of us got some restaurants we patron. Some of us got some black-owned businesses online that they shop from. But it's time that we do it on a bigger scale. It's time that we bring the whole community in. We get to all 43 million of us. Maybe we start with 100,000 and grow to 2 million. I don't know. But we got to start doing this thing and do it at a bigger scale. And we have the tools to do it. We have the technology. It's such a perfect time. All of our enemies are busy doing other things. We got a chance to come in and hit them hard without even knowing what's going on. We have to take advantage of the time that we have. And we have the tools and the technology to do it. By the time they look and see what's going on, it'll be too late. One of the biggest tools we got is the FBA coin. I want everybody to get familiar with that. FBAcoin.org. Just go check it out. And then after you check it out and do your research and you feel comfortable, all I'm saying, listen, this is all I'm saying. Let's just put in $1 and see for yourself what $1 is going to do. The crypto market is so low right now. $1 will get you 20,000 FBA coins right now. Just $1. And this is my mindset. And this is what I've been doing and I'm going to continue to do. Listen, start putting in $1 a week, $5 a week, $10 a week, whatever you can afford. Just start practicing group economics because this coin is ours. It's attached to a treasury that belongs to us. And the things we're going to do with that, we're trying to put together a DAO. We're trying to put together a think tank. The things that we're going to do with that, the people are going to decide how we utilize the funds. We're putting together a community pool that we can send emergency relief to our people if they get in like fire troubles or earthquake or whatever natural disaster comes. We don't want the government helping our people out because they don't help our people. We want to be the ones that show up on the scene. Legal fees. Oh, y'all know how they love to throw us in jail for nothing. We need loans. Tariq doing a whole Hidden Color Series 6. We should be able to fund that with no problem. We can do that with the FBA coin because we can lend money to ourselves at a 0% interest. See, it's us we're dealing with. We don't got to make money off each other. We make money with each other. We don't have to overcharge and we go to the bank. They're gonna try to take us in so many different directions. You talk about the scam. The scam was the Freedmen's Bank. That was the scam because we didn't control none of that. We put our money in there and then they took it out and said, oh, well, you can't do nothing about it. But if we create our own community pool that we draw from, we're not going to see. This is what I love about everything being lineage verified and lineage based. We're not going to harm our own lineage. And if there's people that do, we know how to deal with them. We know how to deal with our Sambos and our Coons. We know how to deal with them. And once you show your true colors to us and we put you on the outs, oh, you're going to wish. You're going to wish you never messed up like that. So we got the FBA coin and we got the FBA Pay, which is a payment rail, which is a system for merchants to build businesses and utilize our own token, our own cryptocurrency amongst each other. The beautiful thing is, family, listen, we're at the very beginning of everything and we have both of these and we're not going to stop building. We're not going to stop building. We're about to build something that's going to change the game in the next 3-4 weeks, family. We're working on an NFT player right now. That's going to be huge. We got a way for our people to come out of the devil's music industry and become their own independent artists and turn their music into NFTs. And we're going to create an NFT player so you don't have to go you don't have to go to the computer to listen to it. You can listen to it on your phone. You can listen to it in your car. You can listen to it just like you're streaming Spotify. But it's ours now. It's a distribution that we own and we control that they can't even touch. And it's 100% our money, our income.
That's what we need right there.
That's what we need.
We need our own apps too.
We need our own TikTok. And we already got a brother who's working on something called 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀, who's working on building our own social media so we can get away from these devils. Now, we know they're going to follow us, but guess what? Our park, our rules. Because whatever we build is going to be better than what they're building, because we bring the true meritocracy. See, there's no meritocracy in them. It's all about connections. That's why when these immigrants come over here, they don't know how to do nothing else but scam. Because they don't know, they've never lived in nothing. They don't even know what a meritocracy looks like. Because it's foreign to them. Because they got to scam just to get ahead. But we know if everything was really a level playing field, we succeed by default. And that's all we're doing is building a true ecosystem of meritocracy, and it's going to benefit foundational Black Americans because we are already on that level. So any ideas, man, on how we can really start doing group economics with each other? We got the tools to do it. But how are we going to mobilize our team, mobilize our people to get on the page to do what we need to do so we can be where we need to be? We got a short window.
If I could
go ahead, brother.
If I could interject real quick. One thing I think could be done is lives like this. If we have more lives like this, where it's a lot more educational, financial literacy type of conversations going on. I like to hop in lives and see like if any of these FBA lives are aware of like the Clarity Act or the Genius Act, things of that nature. And I'm noticing a lot of people never heard of that. So I mean, if maybe just 5-10 minutes out of a live, if somebody can kind of have a quick like introduction into what that is and what's going on. I see a few people in here who
well go ahead, brother. I'm gonna give you the space to do it. I'm gonna give you the space to do it right here, brother. Go ahead and explain those things to us. Go ahead.
So the Genius Act is basically a policy that's going to be allowing companies to implement stable coins. It's going to allow the country to basically utilize stable coins, somewhat CBDCs and things of that nature, which is a good and bad thing, but it's coming, so we have to take advantage of it. And the Clarity Act is kind of self-explanatory. It's with cryptocurrency or blockchain network is just going to be adding more clarity into what is either security or commodities and things of that nature within the blockchain sphere. And that's just a short introduction, but I don't think the Clarity Act has passed yet. The Genius Act passed last year around the summertime. The Clarity Act is supposed to be passing in April, I believe. So if that does pass, then we're going to possibly see a spike in the networks and in the markets and things of that nature.
I agree. Listen, the blockchain technology is the truth.
We need to reverse it where everybody spend their money with us. Everybody, these white folks, whoever, y'all need to reverse it, and they just spend all their money with us, like, cause.
We need to help our people take out small business loans and encourage them to go after their businesses. It's they're gonna need money to do money, and small business knows it's the fastest way to get a lot of people who have ideas off the ground. You need a 680.
The thing is, what's an idea without action? Nothing.
That's where the community come in. They can help turn their actions.
And that's why you gotta act on it fast, because somebody might take your idea or.
It's resources. I mean, it's people out there. It's advocates. It's programs out there. You can.
Yeah, but you can't. I wouldn't trust no program for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
trust a person that look like you that's working in that program.
Okay, so if it look okay, then it's cool. Then it's like
no. You might get leeway if you walk in the door and you see someone like me standing behind the counter who's going to break it down in a way that I know you can understand how to get it. Even if you get told no, we can go to other instances to make sure you get the resources that you need. We see the people, but we don't have the data because the people don't apply.
Right.
The people need to be told no for we can say, oh, they're rejecting our people. But our people already have a mind frame that they're going to get told no, so they don't apply. And other communities are coming into the United States and getting the very resources that you should have been getting.
Right. But like Too Much said, we already get all the tools. It's like we got the tools. It just need to be action behind it.
That's
Like
really what
me
it is,
personally,
man.
I got ideas in my brain. Like I already got like ideas, but I know I can't just, even if I ain't got the funds to launch it. I just feel like I just can't go into an institution somewhere and tell them what I want to do because I just don't trust them. So it's like whenever I do get the money up, I'll just have to do it myself.
But you don't have to do it yourself. You just have to find the person and they out here that will help you along the way. It don't
Right.
take much.
That's
It
a
will
fact.
take you approaching them. And no one's gonna know where they need to help you if you don't approach them. A lot of people is just sitting behind their desk waiting for somebody to walk in the door.
Listen, family, we got the tools, man. They're here. We just got to mobilize our people. We got to come together. We got to meet at the Underground Railroad. And part of that, family, I'm gonna say it like this. Part of that is we got to know who's who, because not all skin folk is kinfolk. We have a lot of people that are cosplaying. I have no faith in anything called the Black Caucus anymore. Politics, period, to be honest. But you see how infiltrated we NAACP. I have no faith in the NAACP. Matter of fact, whatever they say, I just know I'm going to do the opposite because that's how corrupt they are. I trust the grassroots more than I trust anything. Like mainstream media. If I see mainstream media, I just know it's all garbage. I don't even pay attention to the news. I get most of my news from social media and from what I hear the grassroots talking about. That's really how I know what's going on. If it ain't the grassroots, I can't
Civic
trust
journalism.
it. I mean, we need
Yeah, the
we
grassroots.
need. Let me tell you what we need. Let me tell you what we need. We need more journalists. We need more of us out there telling the truth. We need more truth tellers. Because we can't trust anything that's coming from a Caribbean, an African, an Hispanic, a white. We can't trust anything coming out of those communities. We can't. Listen, there's no listen. I did a series on this last year, and I talked about how they made us the face of crime, but we never brought the crime. All the crime has been imported. It came through immigration. Immigration comes crime. And then they dump. And then after they get finished doing all the crime and all the scams and building themselves up, you know what they do? They point the finger at the scapegoat and say it was a Black American that did it. I'm tired of that.
But too much in this
Um,
economy. And I hear the brother when he said, how do he know to trust? How you know you're not running to a Sambo or a Coon
that's
when you
true.
trying to invest?
That's true. That's true. That's why.
Because
Listen.
group economy can
I'm gonna
start
listen.
with
I'm here.
you know how they said the tourist gain if each of them gave $100 every 2 weeks whenever they got paid, right? That's $200 a month, right? And that's $200 put 5 people in, that's $1,000 that month. And then within 6 months they gave that to that one person for them to invest. That's group economics.
That's an ESO. But hold on, family. I'm glad you said that because that's another thing we're building. Listen, what if we can build a payment rail where you can do something like that, and everybody's vetted, and it's online, and you don't have. I mean, you don't have to be in the same place to practice it, but it's a fully trusted system that we can put our money into and give it to the person who. What it could be 100 people, it could be 5 people, it could be 20 people. But we do it, but we utilize a system, a technology that makes everything fair. So it's like, hey, once you start, there's penalties if you renege. You know, there's things in place to make sure that we get the right people, but you're able to do that, and we're able to give our people's loans. See, that's the mind of a Black American. We figure out ways on how to do stuff when we are left out of the system. See, the system was never built for us. That's what I keep saying. We have to build our own system. We can't depend on the 680 loan. You're right. That's why a lot of our people don't even go. They may have the 680 credit score, but they don't even go because they know they can't trust that system. Let's build a system that we can trust. See, this is why I'm here, because listen, I put my name on everything. I'm doxxed. I'm doxxed to the 10th power. You go on the website, it's gonna say my government name. Listen, I'm here to build relationships because that's the only way you're gonna get trust. I need people to know that, hey, we got good Black Americans out there that are working for us. That's gonna make sure we win and we win together. That's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take y'all seeing my face and more people like me that can be trusted. I'm not no what Moise Watkins. I'm not no Umar. I'm not none of those scammers. I don't rock with none of them. I never listen. I never lead with give me your money. I'm gonna lead with who are you, and then tell you who I am, because I want to build that relationship. It don't matter how slow it takes. I'd rather go slow like a turtle and win than go fast and hit all the bumps and bruises and get messed up along the way and crash out. I'm telling you, we got our own cryptocurrency. It's real, it's legit. We got people that are rocking with us. We got communities that are rocking with us. Nobody, listen, FBA coin, people, once we reach 1,000 wallets, people are going to take FBA coin seriously. We're at about 47 to 50 wallets right now that we have. We need to get that to 1,000. Then we'll be on every major DEX. And then it's going to be difficult for mainstream, any stream, not to talk about the coin. Because see, listen, I can tell you how good the coin is. But this is the best, this is the most simplest thing I can tell you. Just go put $1 in it. Just $1. And who cares if you lose $1? But I guarantee you're going to enjoy what you see with just $1. Because it's not a meme coin. It's a utility token. And it comes with something called reflections. Y'all should go look up that word reflections. Matter of fact, y'all can go to the website and we have a whole page on reflections, what reflections is. And if you understand what reflections is, you're going to get excited. It's a way to build generational wealth. It's a way for us to practice group economics. It's a way for us to circulate, keep money in our community and build with our brothers and sisters in business together. It's a way for us to, I can't use that word because it's a way for us to leverage money with each other so we can start businesses. It's all these things. Okay? And now we have a payment rail. That's huge. FBA Pay is huge. It's a digital payment operating system where you can go to a business and pay using crypto instead of fiat. All you got to do is check these things out. These are tools that are available to us right now. And we're not going to stop building, and we're not going to stop improving it. It's only going to get better. What we're really in need of right now is we need people who want to be a part of our 𝗣𝗲, who want to be a part of the governing body. We need people who want to be a part of the think tank, because think tank, where are we going to get our solutions from? It's going to come from the think tank. The think tank is designed to solve all Black American problems. And here's the great thing about the think tank. The think tank, we're not going to be broke. The think tank is going to have a cryptocurrency behind it that's going to be funded, so we can actually, once we decide what our problem is, we can throw a little bit of money at it to fix it. That's the beautiful thing. See, everybody else has a think tank, and they got money behind them. That's why they can oppress us and do other things. But see, they're not banking on us having our own think tank to counter what they're doing and make sure our people get what's rightfully ours. That's what we need. Listen, family. People don't, I say this all the time, but I don't say this as a joke. I don't say that to be funny. I say it because, and I'm dead serious. White people, they're never going to leave us alone because we're that good. I want to build a floating island and get away from these people. I want to build a community and put a dome over it so they can't harm us, so they can't touch us, so where we can just thrive. I wish we can just inhabit all of America and kick everybody out and put a dome over this thing and let them stay over there, wherever they come from. Everybody go back to their homeland, and we just inhabit this place here and build it like we used to have it. But that's going to take time. But I believe we have the tools and the genius in this lineage to where we can build something and we can make sure other people can't harm us. We can be so big of a force that nobody can try to knock us around. They can laugh, but they'll be laughing at themselves because they're on the outside and we on the inside partying. We got to practice group economics. This is the time. This is going to be my message every time I come on TikTok. Group economics. What are you doing? Are you practicing group economics? Do you walk the talk? It's one thing to talk about it, but are you walking the talk? All talk and no action is nothing. The big nothing burger. But if you can talk it and walk it, preferably walk it and don't even talk it. But are we walking out the things that we are saying we're doing? Are we walking out the genius that we know that we are and that we have? That's what I want to do. I want to bring us to an action-orientated position, and I want us to overcome and take over that way. I want us to dominate with action. I want us to lead with action. I want us to build something so great that everybody has to bow down and say, damn, these niggas is good. We done shown them on the basketball court. We done shown them in every major sports and every major Olympic. Now we're going to show them when it comes to that money, when it comes to that group economics, we got that too. And that's how we're going to get ahead. But we got to build a team, man. We got to build a team of trusted Black Americans, trusted businessmen, entrepreneurs, businesswomen, entrepreneurs, legalese, a legal team of Black American men and women. We have to build activists. We need our active. We got to put together a team, and we all come together, and we say, what is Black Americans' most pressing problem, and then we figure that out and solve that, and then we throw some money at it. That's what we got to do. That's my plan for 2026, y'all. We need 1,000 wallets minimum FBA coin. We need 100 businesses, Black American lineage verified businesses that are utilizing the FBA pay and a green book so we know who's who and how we can reach out and touch everybody. We need to be circulating. We need to be practicing group economics and keeping money flowing in our community. That's what I want. That's my message all year. Every time I come on live, I may talk a little bit about this, a little bit about that, but my message is always going to be the same. Group economics. How are we moving together? How are we practicing group economics? That's it. We may stomp on some Africans and Caribbeans and whoever else we want to jump in the mix. But it's all for nothing if we don't practice group economics. I want our own gas stations. That's coming. That's coming. I don't know why. I think I heard somebody say we don't want no. We do want gas stations. Yeah, we want to bring back the cleaners. Yeah, we want to bring that back because that was ours. Everybody just took that from us. That was ours. We want to revamp culturally Black American communities that have been abandoned and not let no foreign entity come from outside and buy up that. No. We don't want that. We don't want them buying up our ancestral lands. No. We want to inhabit them again so they can grow. And we need a plan to do that. And we need to be practicing group economics to do that. And we need our own, again, I keep saying we need our own political party. We need to come out of the Democrat and the Republican all together. They have nothing for us. Nothing for us. None of it benefits Black Americans. If we keep messing around it, we're not going to infiltrate them, y'all. They're going to infiltrate us, but we're not going to infiltrate them. I'm going to just say it like that. We need our own everything. And it starts with group economics. That's my message. That's all I believe in. That's all I'm shooting for. How are we going to build a system? It takes a system to overcome the system that is oppressing us. We have to build a system of our own. I just watched it's crazy that Twizzle left. I just watched what's the brother's name from the Bay? What's that brother's name from the Bay? There's a rapper from the Bay right now that's an independent rapper that's doing his thing.
La Russell.
There we go. Russell. That's right. This brother said something that was genius. He said, I thought being independent meant alone. No, being an independent artist, it means you have to build a system just like they got. He said, now I got 40 people working with me. We on social media, we doing this, we're watching the charts, we're moving because he's succeeding because he has a system. How do you defeat white supremacy? Very simple. We have to create a system. That's how. How do you beat the white elites? Well, we need to have our own Black elites. Elites take out elites. That's how it happens. No commoner is going to be able to take out an elite. But if you're an elite, you can take out an elite. We have to build everything from scratch. We have to build our own system. We have to build our own elite Black Americans. We have to build it all. And the great thing about us building our own elite Black Americans is they're going to belong to us because they're coming from the grassroots. They're coming from the people. Nobody bought them and made them elite. We built them through our own system. System for system. That's how we have to do it. We must build our own if we want to thrive. No longer are we going to join anybody else's system. We're going to build our own system and become great. And it's not about segregation. I don't know where you get that, but it is about delineation. Yeah, it is about delineation. It is stepping back from helping everybody else and focusing on helping ourselves. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
It's crazy you bring up La Russell too. I remember 3-4 years ago, he was like one of the first like independent artists that was rapping about XRP. throwing little tidbits in there. So
Mm-hmm. I like Lil Russell, man. I listen to his stuff, man. I support that brother, man. I really do. I supported Nipsey, man, before his time, his untimely. I'm an independent artist. It's more of a hobby for me, but I enjoy the art of it. I've been doing it for a long time, and I never sold out, and I'm never gonna sell out. I learned a long time ago, man, not to take the money, man. Don't take the money. I don't want any money coming from anybody outside of my community. I rather work with the money that our people have and be beholden to them than be beholden to somebody outside of my race that's not gonna take care of me. That's gonna use me or dangle a carrot that I gotta chase all the time. I'm done with that. I only want to build with my people. That's it. That's it. And you'll know that I've lost my mind and I've gone crazy if you see me working with the other community and taking their money. And you'll never see that. I'm not motivated. Some people are motivated by money. I'm not motivated by money. I'm motivated by legacy. That's the only thing I'm motivated by. Legacy. Money, I don't want it. Because I believe in myself. I believe I'm that good. I really do. I think very highly of myself. So I don't have to sell out to take the money early or whatever. I know it's coming. It's already here. See, you can't do something. You can't do nothing with a person who knows his worth. But you can do something with the person that doesn't know their worth. They could be very talented and not know. And then they'll sell out early. My thing is, any business I start, I don't want to sell it. I want to build it. I want to build it and pass it down. Build it and not sell it. Build it and pass it down. Build it and pass it down. We need to go back to that clan mentality. We need clans again, fam. We need wealthy, strong, powerful, disciplined families again. I want to see like there used to be this is where I'm from. There used to be something called the Macon family. Everybody was afraid of somebody who had the last name Macon. This family grew so big they became Macon Mafia. Then they joined with the Davises. They became Macon Davis Mafia. That's a clan. People used to fear these people because they were a family that grew so big and so powerful, and they had their own little network. We need to go back to that. We need to go back to the pride in your last name, pride in your family, and we need to build on that. Our family, like the Jacksons, that was a strong family name. The Jacksons. We need to go back to that. That's how we're going to get ahead in the future, building strong families, those families growing into clans, everybody doing business with each other, everybody practicing group economics, and we'll be unstoppable. See, as long as we are individuals, they can smack us around, but the moment we become a family, they got to take us all out. And then if you're of a family that's connected to a clan, oh, it's going to be even more hard because now you got to take out a whole. You just went from dealing with 50 people to 500 to 1,000 to 10,000. Family, listen, they can't stop us. They can only hope to contain us. They've been containing us for this long, but now it's time for us to grow out of that bubble. Now it's time for us to expand our circle. Now it's time for us to expand our territory. The tools are available. The tools are here, and nobody can stop us. Nobody can stop us but us. No. So that's my message, y'all. I can't be on it too much longer, but I want to give y'all some time to speak. Start with April and go down. Just get some last words in. April's right, man. I've been working with April for a long time now. She got some things going. We're building some things together, and we're doing phenomenal things, man. I'm all in when it comes to genealogy. I believe that we got to know who's who. And, I always say this, man, I want to practice, I practice grace and mercy. I don't owe grace and mercy to anybody that's not of my lineage. So even if I feel like somebody's talking down to me, if they're of my lineage, I'm going to allow it. Maybe I need to hear something. Maybe I missed it somewhere. Maybe they're giving me some tough love, or maybe they're not. But I'm going to exercise grace and mercy only for people who I know is of my lineage. Anybody else, I'm going to be ruthless towards. Don't blame me for being ruthless. If you're not of my lineage, don't blame me. Because we've been dealing with the ruthlessness of everybody else. Now it's time that you're going to feel. Now it's time that you feel it. So if you're not of my lineage, don't blame me for being ruthless. But if you're of my lineage, I'm going to always exercise grace and mercy, because we need each other more than anything. But go ahead, April. You got any last words before I shut this thing down?
Did she fall asleep? April, you there? She might have fell out. If you there, you on mute.
Are you 𝗖𝗁𝘁𝘁𝗁𝘁?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I recognized you. What's up, brother?
chilling. Same old. Over here, actually.
Okay.
I'm actually up here doing genealogy late night. That's why I'm just sitting up here vibing, listening. TikTok keep me up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because we got some deadlines over here in the T-Bat to knock out. But yeah, definitely. Like, yo, everything
y'all
you
shout out to T-Bat. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I was saying, man, everything you said was on point, and what you're actually positioning is leverage. Is very. It's a lot. It's leveraging our power, our economic power, like our spending power as far as the community is so enormous. We have people trying to tether to it in every fashion or form you can think of. We got the AU trying to make us a sixth region. You got all types of immigrant communities here built on top of our community, to where we can't capture and take percentages to filter back into our community automatically, because you got all when you look at something, you wonder where all these fees is coming from. And none of it's going to your community. It's going to all other types of organizations and controllers of some sort, but you're not, our community ain't getting anything. If you can just capture a certain percentage of that to filter back in our community, it will be like, life changing as a community. Like, just think about it. This is maybe a little bit, to me, I think it can be a reality, to others, whatever, right? But imagine it's just we'll take the low number, 43 million Black Americans said, you know what? I'm only going to stores that have the FBA coin, that have FBA pay. If you don't have FBA pay in our community, we're not going to support your gas stations, convenience stores, liquor stores, or whatever you got going on. And then that FBA pay, at least when that is used, we're gonna leverage our power to demand a specific percentage that is going to be comfortable within our community, right? So when you go to these gas stations and you see they can just easily overprice you for any little thing, they're going to have to change up their marketing plan if they want to eat off of us. Just that simple. And then you layer that with a payment system that automatically protects and captures a percentage. Just like if you go to the gas station and you tap and there's a percentage that the store owner has to pay for you being able to use your card there. Right? If anybody owns a business, you know what I'm talking about. If you have payment processors or whatever, the little handheld ones so people can pay you off of a credit card or a debit card, there's a charge, right? We charge $3 just for you to use a debit card in my business. So, and there's a reason, because it cost us for you to be able to do that. So imagine that $3 goes to FBA.
Come on.
We can tell these stores that's in our community, we can actually push them out of our community easily, and where you can start seeing more Black-owned businesses in the community. This is how we fight that. Literally, I go to, when I'm in Atlanta, right around the corner from my house, I swear, every corner store is owned by this company called WF. I don't even know what the hell it is, right? But because of that, everything in the stores you go to is going to be marked up. There ain't no deals or nothing. You got to go find like a racetrack, Quick Trip, something like that to even get a decent cost for a bottled water, because they have started monopolizing areas in our community. This has been happening for decades. Now it's just another group. We can start really controlling who is around us. We can start taking back land through business and power just by the way we utilize our dollar. And what you doing too much is really giving us that opportunity to really take power back. I mean, there's people working politics, but listen, when you can control the dollar, that's real power. That's real power. Politicians are scared of people who can leverage economic power. We control them by leveraging the economic power. They work for us right now. They feel like they can do whatever they want to because we're not leveraging the economic power. They are holding the keys to leveraging economic power by paymasters who are already systematically put in there as far as having the economic power. They just put these people there to hold us back from realizing how to gain our own economic power. And now with this decentralized market, or this decentralized system of banking now, and being able to create our own currencies like Too Much is doing, I mean, this is a new day and age. This is really a new day and age. Like, FBA Pay to me is amazing. Just the concept of it. Just like when you can go to anywhere and you see Google Pay, Apple Pay, you know what? FBA Pay. We want that on the iPhone. We want that. We want to be able to tap that. We want to get the card. You know what? And when I can go in the store and say, oh, y'all got an FBA Pay? All right, I'll go across the street. Do that enough times. You know what I mean? Start talking to the Black-owned business owners that might be scattered. Like, yo, come closer in the city so more people can start using this FBA Pay. Let's figure out if we can figure out how to. I'm done. You do your thing, bro. I appreciate everything you talk.
No, you not, brother. You man. Everything you said was solid. Listen, think about this, family. Listen, FBA Pay, all it does is reroute back to our community. It locks in dollars in our community. So it doesn't matter if you go to a Target and they have FBA Pay. All those transactions are coming back into our community. It's great that lineage verified businesses use it, but you know what's going to be even greater? Like he's saying, we can leverage it now. Now we can leverage our coin, our FBA coin, our FBA Pay system to bend people to our will. If they don't offer FBA Pay at Target, and then we say, oh, we're not shopping at Target, they don't have FBA Pay, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go get it. Just so they can retain Black dollars. But here's the crazy part about it. It just recycles back to us. It forces them to use our currency You know how powerful that is? It forces them to use our currency. And now they have to exchange in and out of our currency. That's like the only reason why the dollar still exists is because of oil. Going over there getting Venezuela oil and then saying you can only buy oil using our dollar, that makes American economy stronger. Because they have to exchange out of their dollars and transfer into our dollar. That's what FBA coin does. That's what FBA pay does. It forces them to do business at our level with our currency, or you get nothing. So yeah, well said, Keo. Well said, brother. Well said. I can't say your name at the bottom, brother. Dolo Dave. You got anything you want to say, brother? Dolo Dave, are you there?
Yeah,
April, I saw you in the comments. Are you? Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
yeah, yeah. I don't have much more to say. It's good hearing from you guys. I'm definitely going to participate and go onto the website.
Okay. Yeah, let me do this. I'm gonna put two websites in the comments for you guys to just look at. Hold on, let me see if I can do that real quick. Comments. Put the FBA coin website up there, and then I'm gonna put in the FBA pay website for you guys to go take a look at that too. Those are the two websites we have. That's the coin and that's the payment rail. Go check it out, man. Just do your research, family. Listen, I'm not forcing anybody to take any action. I'm just saying do your research, do your due diligence, and once you feel comfortable, jump on board, man. We're here. We're building. We're building over here. That's one thing y'all gonna find out. But listen, I work. Listen, I do 12-hour days like it's nothing. I've been doing 12-hour days since. You want to hear this? I've been doing 12-hour days since 2006. I'm built for this. 12-hour days, 6-7 days a week. 2006, family. Oh man, listen, I was made for such a time as this. I don't stop. I don't watch television. I haven't watched television since 2015, 2016. I'm totally cured from programming. My mind works so much better now that I shut that television off. I challenge you guys to do the same thing. There's nothing on there but garbage. Nothing on there but programming. If you want to be programmed, keep watching television. You want to feel tired and sluggish and have all these these brain freezes, keep watching television because that's what it's designed to do. It's designed to distract you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. My thing is this: if we're not where we're supposed to be, then we got a lot more work we need to do. Add a couple more hours to your work schedule. If you're doing 8 hours a day, add 2 more hours on that thing. Because we're not where we're supposed to be. We're not where we're supposed to be. Until we get to where we're supposed to be, we all should be putting in overtime. No days off. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. You know, people got family. Somebody's pulling you in any direction. But I'll tell you this. Listen. Figure out a way. Figure out a way. You know, I barely have time as it is, but I'm determined to at least once a week going live on this thing, and 2 to 3 videos a week, just so I can get the algorithm back flowing again. I appreciate everybody that came in the room that rocked with me. Like I said, I ain't been on TikTok since November, y'all. November, and I didn't get banned. Usually I get banned. That's why y'all don't see me. I get banned, or they lock my account or whatever. This time, man, family, I'm just hard working. That's all I can tell you. I'm just hard working. I'm building. My mind is made up that I want to build. I want to build the impossible and make it possible. I want to build something for our people that we can be proud of, and I want to build it in an I don't want to do anything. I want to build it excellent. Whatever I do, I have to do it with excellence. So that's my motto. That's my focus right now. I just want to build something that I know when I leave this earth, and I want to be able to pass it down to the next generation like a baton. And I want to be able to pass the baton in stride. I don't want to slow them down. I don't want them to get. I don't want there to be a traffic jam. I want it to be a free for all. Just pass it down, and they can continue running the same race and not have to start over. We need to think about leaving an inheritance to our family, and think about what type of inheritance we want. One thing I'm tired of is black people having to start over from scratch every generation. While we look at all other groups, and they get to, like I said, they may start out as oil barons or alcohol barons or gangsters, but guess what? They start out as gangsters, but when you look at their generations, 2-3 generations, they're not gangsters no more. They're businessmen. Their family is doing well. The Kennedys, the Rockefellers, the Bushes, the Clintons, the Obamas, they're all doing well. They get to start out scamming. The Trumps, they come from a scamming culture, but they get to pass down legacy and come out of that. We should be able to do the same thing. We should not be having to start over every generation and build from scratch. We should be living off the work of our ancestors and passing that down. That's how we should be moving. So that's what I want to do with everything I'm building. I want to be able to pass it down to the next generation, and I want to pass them down something that's in excellent condition. That's a working system that they can take it and further it to the next level. So with that being said, I saw the comment, April can't talk right now, but shout out to everybody that came to the channel. Come back next week, next Thursday. I'll probably do this every Thursday around this time. We'll be like the little late night crew, and we're going to be building, and we're going to be growing. We're going to be expanding the FBA coin, the FBA pay. There's some new things that we're working on that we're putting together. We're building. We're getting together a merch store right now, and all that's going to go to benefiting the community, us. I want to the couple things I want to do this year. I want to increase the number of people to get their genealogy done, because I really care about that and I really believe in that. I want more people doing their genealogy. I want more wallet holders, more people participating in FBA coin and FBA pay. And I want to build a community, right? A community of well-to-do building black Americans, where we can come together and iron sharpen iron. That's what I'm focused on for 2026. I want to expand our community. I want to make sure we know who's who. More people focus on their genealogy and getting that done. And I want to expand the wallet holders in the FBA coin to minimum at least 1,000. I think we can do that in a couple months, but I want to, if it takes us a whole year, so be it. But those are the things I want to work on. And as we knock down those goals, we got, the work is never done. So we'll set new goals. We'll set new goals. I'm not even going to answer I'm not even going to answer the trolls right now. I'm just going to say keep trolling, because, that means we got something going on. We got something going on and you don't. You know, if you don't like what you hear, you know, there's all kind of other places you can go. But the fact that you want to troll this room, that just, you know, that just makes us great, right? Makes us look great and makes you look like a troll. So with that being said, family, hey, everybody have a blessed night. This is the Too Much Moxie podcast. I'm your humble host. Everybody, peace, love, reparations, and the blockchain. Y'all take care.
Peace.
Peace. I don't even know how to